from McDonald's, where if they're gonna keep making the Egg McMuffin that size, they better give me a McTweezers to eat it with. This is Kurt Berglund with the APBA Wisconsin Spring 2020 Draft. Yes, my friends, it's time to pick teams. But first, let's go over some rules for the tournament. These are the essential rules for the tournament that we are about to enjoy. Number 1, 4-man pitching rotation. Number 2, DH determined by the home team. Number 3, starting pitchers need 10 starts in real life to be considered a starter. Number 4, position players need a minimum of 125 at-bats, not plate appearances, to be able to start at any position. Number 5, any relief pitcher can pitch up to 9 outs. This is when men were men and sore arms didn't matter. But any relief pitcher who pitches more than 5 outs has to rest the next game because we're not quite that manly. Last, score sheets will be exchanged before each game to enforce the relief pitching rest rules. First thing you'll do when you meet your opponent for the next game is to show them your score sheet from the previous game so that they can review it and see who you have to rest this game. It's a pretty minimal relief pitcher restriction, but one that I think is important so that Mariano Rivera doesn't end up pitching 24 innings in a tournament. Even though he's not eligible for this tournament, you get the picture. All right. This is the draft. Anyone wanting to participate in the tournament after today chooses a team on a first-come, first-served basis. We have 10 participants in today's draft. 10. That's not very many. Need you guys to spread the word. The good news is you're going to get your choice of teams, probably. Some interesting things came up with the teams, though. We have some conflicts. Conflicts. I said it. Conflicts. For some of these teams, it'll be interesting to see how that shakes out. The biggest conflict, the 77 Phillies. Another conflict, the 76 Athletics. Also, several teams listed the 77 Royals and the 72 Pirates. Of the 9 people who've submitted draft sheets to me, of the 9 of you, only 1 of you put a team from the 60s as your number 1 choice. There's only one thing I have to say to that. You figure it out. I don't know what it means. All right, here we go. Selection number 1 in the Wisconsin 2020 Spring Tournament. I'm mixing up the cards. I've got everyone's choices on cards. It's mostly to increase the drama. Selection number 1. A man I like to call John. He wants the 76 Athletics. John, you got him. Here is pick number 1, John with the 76 Athletics. Good luck throwing those guys out. They might have been better than the Royals that year. Pick number 2, a man I like to call Eric. He wants the 1963 Twins. They hit a couple homers. Eric, you've got the 1963 Twins. Eric, 1963 Twins. Pick number 2. Pick number 3. Is this going to be the 77 Phillies? Is it? Is it? Pick number 3 goes to a man I like to call Kyle. Although I suspect that's not his real name. He wants the 1977 Phillies. Kyle, you got him. Enjoy Danny Ozark's managing. I know the Phillies did. Kyle takes the 77 Phillies with the 3rd pick. Pick number 4. David J. David J. picks the 1977 Royals. David, you got him. The 77 Royals, David J. Pick number 5. David D. David D. His first choice, the 76 Athletics. Tough break. Happy landings. You get your second choice. Our first second choice of the draft is the 1971 Oakland A's. David D., you got him. Enjoy Vita Blue. David D. gets the 71 A's. We now have 2 Oakland franchises in the tournament. Pick number 6, Dave C. Dave C. Bad news, Dave C. Your first choice, the 77 Phillies, gone. Your second choice, the 77 Royals, gone. But your third choice, the 61 Tigers, with one of my favorite players on that team of all time. That's right. The Rock. Dave C., you got him. The 1961 Detroit Tigers. The 61 Tigers go with the 6th pick overall. Pick number 7. A man I like to call Rob. 77 Phillies. Gone. There goes your first pick. But pick number 2 we can do. Rob, you get the 1979 Milwaukee Brewers. There it is. 7th pick, 79 Brewers. 95 wins. A team I happen to know just a little bit about. 2 picks left before mine. Pick number 8. Tommy. Tommy wants a team from the Steel City. The 1972 Pittsburgh Pirates. Okay. Pick number 8 goes to Tommy. He gets his first selection. It's the 72 Pirates. Here you go. The 72 Pittsburgh Pirates. Clemente's last stand. Better than the Reds. Last pick before mine. Pops. Pops gets his first choice also. And you better have some pitching. It's the 1977 Boston Red Sox. That's right. The 77 Boston Red Sox. There you go. The 77 Boston Red Sox. Bill Lee and his separated shoulder and everything. Or was that 76? I can't remember. Doesn't matter. You got Don Zimmer. Have fun. Now we come to my pick. That's right, number 10. I put myself last. Why? Because I can. Ha 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 ha. But guess what? I'm number 10. I don't have to pick today. It's first come, first served. That concludes our draft. One more look at the picks. Nice and close. The Athletics, the Twins, the Phillies, the Royals, the A's, the Tigers. Oh my. The Brewers, the Pirates, the Red Sox. And yes, this goes from 1960 to 1979. We've had 9 teams selected, and 1 is from the decade of the 60s. Does everybody know something Eric Berg doesn't know? Or does Eric Berg know something nobody else knows? Stay tuned. I'll make my pick soon. Don't rush me. Questions, leave them below. Thanks for watching. And what's a Super Bowl anyway? Have a good night. So long, everybody.